Wait, kama nikwambie, marriage sema, marriage is a choice. Sijui mbona mna act as if everyone has to get married. Kuna people who are 60, 50, kwanza, Tracy and Rose. Unajua dem, alikuwa grownish, go catch her up. She's say ako 50 something, not married. As in, marriage is not a must. So, wewe kusema, like, it's just something you want to do and you want to get kids.
Yeah, is an opinion that Misandry would have, but only marriage is a social construct that was created by men because they cannot afford to live their lives wakiwa alone. Women, we can.
You need someone to take care of you.
As a woman, I can live my life my whole life and I'll be okay. I don't need to have a man in my life for me to live my life. About kids, kuna sperm banks. I can go get a sperm. Kuna adoptions. I can go adopt a kid. I can get an artificial insemination, IVF, so that I can get pregnant. I literally don't need a man. If it's matters of sex, well, that's what we have dildos for. Now that's a Misandry opinion.
Like the fact that you people think as a woman, and then it's not you much to act as if marriage is something I have.
Can we talk for a minute about how men need female validation more than we do from you guys?
You're the ones that have to get married.
To the point that you've gaslighted the whole female population to think that we actually need men for women.
And I think that's why the piece like exist. Yeah, because from Kitambo, you've always wanted to, because you've realized, hey, I really need to see. Pitisha my name. You know, I just have my legend go on. Legacy. Okay, that's a tufungia madem because they're the only people who can give us that. So tufungie to us, you can hear. And then you end up renting us and doing all this shit for us just because you can't do for themselves. And then right now I'm realize, wanamka, they're actually waking up, they're realizing they're being oppressed.
Yeah.
And kutuita bita, I don't know, toxic.
Oh, they only call it toxic actually when they realize they can't control
nothing. Yeah.
Because why is me having an opinion kwamba venye umenifanyia the way you behave is not appropriate. Ama you piss me off and I react in retaliation and you go ahead to call me crazy. Am I not supposed to have a reaction after blatantly being disrespected?
Exactly.
To make it make sense.
Yeah.
So that's why you people usually compensate in areas where you lack. Here's an example. You find a tall guy, there's a tall guy and a short guy. The tall guy isn't as good looking. The short guy is good looking. The short guy, because of his looks, isn't going to bother much with his dressing. The short guy is cute, so he's not bothered about his looks, his dressing, amejiachilia. And then the tall guy, since his face card isn't that pleasing, he's going to try more, put more effort into his dressing. Let him maybe get his life together, which is a good thing. Not that I'm forgetting about that part, but that type of behavior is called overcompensating. You're overcompensating for one thing that you don't have in your life.
That's the thing. About the guys calling me crazy and react to something. It canikumbusha of how to how to see these toxic characters from a guy, how to recognize the toxic pattern.
Yeah.
If you are a woman who is planning on actually that's doing as long as centering yourself, it's not about hating men, but hating men is something. Just do it. Say much, but do it. So if you want to start, if you're like on your journey of beginning to hate men, of centering yourself and decentering them, you should get to know these patterns they have, like red cramming, the one
gaslighting,
guilt. I don't know these terms they look so unfamiliar maybe. But kitu kama bread crumbing even a guy.
Kila mtu amepitia
ni venye tu inaitwa hivyo. Because like when a guy anakuja, hi, but anaelewa kwamba you look so good kwa namba yako. The next day akutext, hi.
So you talk
you talk about this like a day or two because they never be chat.
Yeah.
And then on the that day, on the back of it as well, oh my god, I wanted to take you out for dinner.
You still
Kesho. Okay. And then Kesho reaches
radio silence. Radio silence for a couple of days,
and then they come back again.
And I missed you. Oh, I missed you.
Kesho, you tell me go do this, and then Kesho you pick up that is breadcrumbing. And Ukisha realized the first 2 to 3 days, leave that nigga alone.
Run.
In fact, you're too treaty, man. You're too treaty. Gaslighting, you're too tumesema.
It's too hot outside to argue.
Yeah. Gaslighting is when now you need believing your emotions and your words,
invalidating
yourself. For example,
invalidating you as a whole person.
I just nikwambie, oh my god, I should do this wrong. You told me this. That was so wrong. And I'm like, oh my god, this is so crazy. Because that's the word they only use. You're so crazy. You're overreacting.
Yeah.
They start putting,
I'll get to your story.
I see.
Like, ulimuona amefanya kitu like, I saw you with someone malipani.
And then they change the subject.
What are you doing? And then I was like, ukashoni nini uliniona? So basically, they're going to say something that's going to make you question your sanity and your opinions, your personality as a person.
They make you doubt yourself.
That's gaslighting. And then there's this one, guilt tripping. I personally think that's one of them, okay? We are looking at the most common ones. So in guilt tripping, here is a perfect example. So I've ever done a long distance relationship with a guy, and I was away for a Good Friday. So later on, when we got back together with the guy, he told me, I found out that he was cheating, and then I was leaving, obviously. He says, I waited for you to come back. Now you're leaving me. You're really going to put just this one mistake, let everything go down the drain. That's the tripping, because it's trying to emotionally trigger me so that I can feel the guilt. Nisikie vibaya kwamba huyu mtu na alingoja for the time nilikuwa away while we were doing the business. Alingoja.
Like in actually wait.
He never waited kwanza, well, you know. So yeah, that is guilt tripping. And akufanya you feel guilt for something that you are not supposed to feel guilty about. I'm not supposed to feel guilty for leaving a man who has cheated on me. For ending a friendship yenye a person, let's say a friend has done him dirty. I shouldn't feel guilty for ending that friendship, but if you have a shitty friend and a shitty boyfriend, they are going to guilt trip you. Yeah.
And then the star of the show, love bombing.
Oh,
everyone has gone through it. Oh my god, you're so pretty. Oh my god, like I know.
The compliments never stop.
I've never met
anyone like 48 hours. I've never felt this way about
you. Mind you, it's 24 hours in. I'm going to say you're the tiniest person I know. You're the prettiest person.
You have to start because need firing.
I've never felt this because no one has ever made me feel like, and it's only 48 hours in, I'm like a week in. You cannot love me in at the second.
You matter to me a lot. I care about you a lot. You cannot care about a person you met in 24 or 48 hours. Ama, you tell me, I miss you. What are you missing? What on earth are you missing? It's been less than 48 hours and you already miss me. Bro, you don't know me. You don't know my personality. You don't know how I think as a person. No. What are you missing exactly?
I think how you should react to all this, just leave them alone. Because trying to tell them, oh, this is so wrong. So they want to leave them. Just move on to the next one. Just be indifferent to them.
People know what they're doing. So they know. So you bearing out your heart to them, your feelings, communicating isn't going to help. A huge number of people right now in this generation era, as much as I hate to say it, and it's so saddening by the way, most people are narcissistic, even though they don't realize this. Yeah. So when you give them a reaction, they're going to enjoy it. That's what narcissists do, and sadists and peer too. So when you realize someone is gaslighting you, you're tripping, or manipulating the way of form, just you can calling them out on their BS help in some sort is not always though. Not always. So just pick your battles wisely as you go. But the most convenient way to deal with it is just assume them. It's your world. The world revolves around you. It's your own world. Assume them. Do not give them the attention. Do not give them the time. Do not give them the energy. Energy, time, those are resources that are way too expensive to invest blindly in people who don't deserve them. So don't.
That's why I always tell the guys, my friends basically, the best way to center yourself, taking your time to be better, learn a skill, take a hobby, learn something, just improve yourself. Me as a manga, there's nothing I want more. There's nothing I want more for the girl. Being a girl who has your life in check, very, very educated, you have your own money, because the minute you start acting on, the more you react on these people, the more you react on an engagement of the way the girl is treat you can't treat you. The more time you waste, anytime when you come and watch video, if they can't touch on me for YouTube,
you've educated yourself.
Because there's nothing, literally, getting to learn, getting to be better for yourself is the best thing you can do for yourself. For example, at any given time.
Yes, so long story short, if a person, I'm saying a person because I'm generalizing, it doesn't matter which gender, it doesn't matter which gender, it's inclusive of everyone. If a person comes into your life and is not increasing the value of your life, let them show them the door. The same way they came in, that's the same way they can leave. Because if you're not increasing the value of my life in whatever way, maybe teaching me something new, providing me with finances or funds, or being there for me, like providing a safe space, what are you doing here? We are meant to, though you're meant to help me overcome myself, empower myself. Yes, I'm working on myself to empower myself, but if you're not going to help me with that, please do not waste my time. Just leave me lucky. Yeah.
Do I have something controversial? I don't know. Very unpopular
opinion.
But I think to make friendship, I think as a generation, to make friendship way too painful. To make change the value of friendship. Because kitambo, I don't see anything wrong in compromising yourself for a man. Kuna that kama usiku you're having something kuje. But then people you start your boundaries too small. Tio misi boy wake, kwa nini mfanyeza vitu? Kwani what's the point of friendship though?
I
What's the
know.
point of friendship if you're not doing anything?
Boy wako. Ama sutafute boy.
Like, I think as a religion to me, to have that, but yeah, get good friends, guys.
Plus also, the amount, I get why people are so tight on their respect friendship, because some people tend to abuse the kindness of people.
Yeah.
The manner pattern recognition is so important. If you have a feeling, a premonition that someone is taking advantage of you in any way, anakutumia, you can just cut them off because you're going to recognize the pattern. The pattern are always the same. Yes, people are different, but the behavior, all this, they come from the same playbook. So recognizing them should be easy. You just have to keep your mind. It requires a lot of
recognizing this pattern. It'll make it easier for you here to know when a person is wasting your time, and so it's easier for you to like go.
Kwani yeye haligrai na mashida zake. It's for me, it's usually kama the male friend that we have, it's two-way. I'm his safe space, he's my safe space. So maybe I'm a person who usually get one of my coping mechanisms, I have several. One of my coping mechanisms is venting. I'm going on rants. I'll rant about something that has annoyed me to get it out of my system instead of crashing out.
Like crashing out is recommended being.
Yeah, the best one. But before we figure about, try some measures. So yeah, so if I feel like I need to vent or to rant or something major has happened in my life and I need to tell someone about it, he is going to be among the first people to know. And because he's going to listen, give me his true opinion, exact opinion on what he thinks. He's definitely going to judge me. Yeah. He's going to judge me. Sitasema hata ni judge. He's my friend, and the way I know him, he's going to judge me, and I'm okay with that. The same way, if he has something going on and he wants to talk to someone, he needs an opinion on something, my phone, I'm available on my phone. Always, he can call, he can text, and be there and then answer. Because why? He's a good friend to me, so I have to be there for him.
And also, the fact that you cannot, as a man, you cannot see a friend as a girl as anything. You just sexualize them. It means to just see us as sex objects, and that is very, 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 very wrong. And Sasa, that's very dangerous actually. Like, you have to see the first step when you see me as okay, yes, I'm attractive, but see me as human first. And most of these guys, they never see us girls as humans. Just see us as things you just sexualize us way too much. You don't see us as human. No one appear you even diminish our emotions. You treat us venye mnataka, you act as if we can. Nobody you're so scared of women who are so good when you're they're flourishing in their careers. Because to you, a woman, ni mtu tu wa kupea ball akizali watoto. Haizi kuwa anything other than that. And she's just a sex object to you.
And that's how you know that your man is toxic. Kama anakuinvalidate, disregards your emotions, because I feel even the tiniest bit of emotion,
like that, so.
Every tiniest bit of emotion is valid. I deserve to be mad kwamba you said I could call you at any time, nimekupigia hujashika, and then you don't offer an explanation as to why. Ama the best one you guys mnapenda, nilikuwa busy. You're telling me this after tujaongea for, let's say, 24 hours, a whole day, tujaongea a whole day, and we are supposedly in a relationship. And then wanakwambia sema tuongea kila siku, by the way.
Yeah, this is why number two, the guy out there.
How's a relationship supposed to work?
Actually, like, be a feminist. I'm not telling you to be a feminist.
Find yourself first.
Because this man,
before you get yourself entangled with a man.
No man
no man except, okay, maybe there are a few, but no one is seeing you as a human being. They're all sexualizing you. They're all treating you as something other than human, you know? Because if you were seeing me as human, ungeniona as a friend to you, you know, the way you see your homeboy as a friend, the same way you should see me as a friend that they come out and will take or something, you know? So that's why, like, we need to really deconstruct the patriarchy. We need to stop acting as if women couldn't be anything except from like childbearers, and we need to see, you know, you stop treating women as something other than, you stop treating women like sex objects and stuff. Women can do things. Women can be leaders. Women can be nini. Women can be what they want. Mwache act as if, you know.
Yeah, and I know, here's the thing. They're going to defend themselves like, no, we don't do that. You don't do that.
You do that.
You don't do that intentionally, but subconsciously. Most
You've
of
been raised in
yeah. Mtu utasikia mwanawake like, mi siwezi kuwa na manzi and then I do my own laundry. Who said that your girlfriend has to do your laundry for you? Who said that your girlfriend has to cook every time she comes over? Nice. You can also cook.
Yeah.
It's not a gender-defined role, by the way. Because at some point, utakuwa a man ni bachelor, yeah? Na anakaa peke yake, and you won't tell me that you will go eat outside every day, or you will call a girl every day akuja kukupikia kwako.
You don't need a woman to take care of you.
You'll be alone at some point in your life. You need to take care of yourself. That's why,
like, they never listen. So listen to men and be a misandrist. Do that.
Yeah. Do that. On to the next. So we're going to figure out how highlight on the habits, how a lady can find habits a lady can identify to help them center themselves more, self-care more, pattern recognition, and everything. So let's get into it. So how, according to you, what do you think can help you recognize behaviors? They'll help you cultivate self-centering habits.
I like to get and understand. I listen to video essays and to talks. You know, you listen to other women who have gone through that and their experiences, and you learn from them. Like, I really love. You should also, if there's a person I think you should watch and let me in Jerome Megwin and like get to know what she does. Once you follow her and listen to what she does and you listen to how she talks, it's going to be easier for you to understand those patterns from a guy, and also from men in general. Because educate yourself. Read. Learn. Read about everything. Yeah.
Okay, for me, I'd say basically self-care doesn't have to be grand actions. Something grand. You can do something small for yourself, making self-care. Showering actually is self-care.
Yeah.
Maybe I've made a habit of nikitoka practice jioni, I'll warm water. I like my showering water really hot, so I'll warm water to the extent that I love. Take my time in the shower, scrub my body the way it deserves to be scrubbed, because I love myself. I look myself in the mirror and tell myself how much I'm beautiful, how much I'm loved at home, how much I'm surrounded. The people that I've chosen to surround myself with are positive people in life. Most of them are, though I have a couple negative or pessimists. I need to cut them off. Yeah. Giving yourself daily affirmations, appreciating yourself, being obsessed with yourself is a form of self-care. Doing your hair, maintaining yourself, doing your hair, your skincare routine, your nails is self-care. Basically doing cleaning, even the minimal cleaning, okay, but like, mango zangu wenye zimekaa ziko rough, let me arrange them. You do that is self-care. Because why? At the end of it all, you get satisfaction from it. So it makes you happy. You get dopamine hit in your system. As long as you're happy, that is self-care. You've cared for yourself. You've done something that revolves around you and makes you happy.
And also, to add on that, start dressing for you. Sexualize yourself, like learn to get yourself to know yourself sexually. Take some time to DJ. I'm going to tell you, take some time to DJ. Learn yourself. You don't need the to know what feels good for you. Take some time, learn your body, know yourself vizuri. Wear something sexy once in a while. Look in the mirror, look at yourself, say you're hot. Just sexualize yourself so that you don't even need the male whatever. I
was watching a couple of days ago. I was watching this. I was listening to this podcast called the Slam Flower Hour podcast. So this lady said something that resonated with me in that episode. She was like, if you can't create your own orgasm from scratch, then you're not ready to be a dependent woman. Because you need to be, if you're going independent, sorry, I meant independent woman. If you're going to be an independent woman, you need to get your shit together right from the word go.
So that is also learning yourself sexually.
Yeah.
Just take some time, put on sensual music or something. Add it up and okay, quiet, do it.
So and
then you make sure you know, and then don't even use porn, books, just take some time to know what you love.
Self-evaluate yourself. Another thing, for ladies, get to know your body type, get to know your skin type, get to know your hair type. It's going to help when it comes to boosting your self-esteem, because a lot of ladies out here, the only reason that these men manage to get to us, our friends manage to get to us, is because of how we look. I've never had a man roast me and this man goes for my intellect. Why? I'm already freaking smart.
Yeah.
They try to go for my looks. Well, you can't do that either, because I put effort into how I look. I put effort into taking care of my skin. A few years ago, I had a lot I'm not sure if it was hormonal or fungal acne. I'm thinking it was fungal acne. I went on the internet. There's so much material on there, and I did some research, figured out what was good for my skin, and I went with it. And right now, my skin is way better than the way it was at that time. So when you figure out your type of hair, because there are different types of hair, the moment you figure out your type of hair, you can get the proper products for it. When you get the proper products for it, that means you're able to care for it properly the way it deserves. You get more growth, you get good hair. It will accentuate your look. You do skincare, is going to get rid of the acne, the large pores, the dryness, you find people with extremely oily skin. Some products help with that. You get rid of that, you get a clear skin. It accentuates your looks as a woman, as a lady. You get to know your body type. That means you will be dressing according to your body type. You won't dress according to the trend, because let us be honest, hizi trends zenye ziko huku, they're not for everyone, not for every body type. So the moment umejijua my body type, I have this type of body type, I can dress according to that body type. Yeah. This will help you look put together. Utakuwa unakaa vizuri, and the moment you look good, your self-esteem automatically is boosted up. Either way, you fake it till you make it. At least you can look good on the outside. Hata kama you're feeling shitty on the inside, walk out here with confidence, head held high.
And also, apart from taking care of your body, which is also very important, take care of your brain. Watch content that isn't toxic, don't watch vitu zenye zitakuwa. Do take care of your brain, learn something every day, take a skill, one that's creative and one that's financial.
Yeah.
Ukuwe na something to give you money and also something to spend your time on. Be creative. Now, expression is the kill of depression. You don't need joy to stop depression. You just need to express yourself. And the more you can express yourself, you just be more creative. Do something with your brain, because your brain will never change.
Get a
body yako ita change, utachomeka maybe sometime, but your brain, ama your heart, whatever. And then get into therapy, man. Fix yourself. Work on yourself. Make sure you ukue tu unajua your bad habits, you change them, and then you focus more on female friendships, and yeah, life will be itakuwa poa sana.